These thoughts inside my head, if I told you how tonight could end, would it change a thing? I've been up, I've been down, I've been all around, I've been lost, never found, want to hold down. Your running rings around my head, you've fallen intertwined. Don't you let me down. No, I don't wanna waste my time. No, I don't wanna waste my time.
Hey, good to be back here, everybody. And look at that. Teen and Tot is first in the chat. Hello, Teen and Tot. Kaylee, how are you? Nice to have you here. Thanks so much. Get some music going to brighten your day. Whew, I got to tell you, I missed you guys. And I missed Amazon Live. Last week was July 1st was Canada Day, which was also my birthday. And it's actually was my first Canada Day off in 25 years. I usually do some emceeing and hosting for the big Canada Day festivities here where I live. I did do a virtual show for the city that I live in, the city of Sarnia, but it was all pre-recorded. Got to fly my drone, got to ride the motorcycle, hang with my kids and my wife. And then my wife Jennifer and I went away for a few days and then come back. I had to catch up on everything. So I think I went live on Tuesday. Wednesday. Anyway, I'm back on track. So I'm here today, but I'm only here for about an hour because then I got to go do a live stream broadcast for a local charity. So I'm busy. But I was like trying to get stuff done and sort of procrastinating. I'm like, I got to get back there. Got to get back there. And it's nice to come back and then someone you really like, and as a supporter, like Kaylee shows up and says hello. Simple hello goes a long way, right? I need to clean my glasses so I can see you. So the weather is beautiful in Minnesota. It's pretty nice here too. We did get rain today, but it was a nice rain. It wasn't like, it was thunderstormish. It rained good, but we needed it. It got really hot here. We were up to about 40 degrees here. Yes, in Canada it gets up to 40 degrees where I'm at. So we needed it to cool us down. And I just needed to get back here. Yeah. So welcome to Deals with David. I'm David. If this is your first time here, Thanks for being here. And Zoe says hello. Hello, Zoe. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you saying hello in the chat. It's as the broadcaster, the live streamer, the host, whatever you want to call us. It's nice when people say hello. Because we can look and we can go, oh, there's a number of people watching, but why isn't everybody saying hello? So Zoe, thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't followed yet, Zoe, and if you decide you like me and you like the broadcast, hover over, click that follow button so you get notified when I go live, which is typically Monday to Thursday, twice a day, usually a morning and then an evening. And then Friday, Saturday, Sundays, I usually go live. I don't commit to those, but I often do. And you'll get notified by following. And you'll help me reach my goal of 2,000 followers. I'm trying to get to 2,000 followers by September the 1st, so when you hover over and click that follow button, you're helping make my dreams come true. Put it that way. Always here for the chat. Yeah, right. It does. It makes a big difference. And for those of you who don't know Teen and Tot, her name's Kaylee. She is also an Amazon influencer here on Amazon Live. Get your link there in the chat, Kaylee, absolutely. And make sure you guys check her out and follow her and let her know when you're watching and she's live. Make sure you're saying hello in the chat as well. We broadcasters, influencers really enjoy the engagement from people. And just by the way, for those of you who don't say hello in the chat, that's okay too. You're welcome to lurk here and hang out. Just happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. I was out flying the drone a lot last week. Like say we were away. We were in a place called Elora, and then Stratford, and then St. Mary's. And I'm going to pull out some of the footage actually and show you that. I just want to adjust a couple things, make things look a little cleaner. Not quite. I'm very particular. I've been setting up for a production the last 2-3 days, a production I'm doing later today. So that's why I'll be here about an hour. I don't have far to go. Now for those of you who may be watching on Facebook or my YouTube, thank you so much for watching there, but I do not monitor the comments on Facebook and YouTube anymore. It was just too much for me to be all over the place. And but I would love for you to click on the link in that description and bring you over here to Deals with David. It's dealswithdavid.live over here on Amazon. And there is Kaylee's got her link in there. Kaylee is so awesome. She's like super mom, super wife, super human being. And I can say that. We haven't even met in person, and I can say that. It's just the way she does her broadcast, the way she's smiling and having fun. And she's just very genuine when she comes on to her broadcast. So make sure you click on the link there that she's put in the chat and say hello to her and give her a follow as well. All right. There isn't typically a stream that goes by where I don't talk about my drone. Kind of like my drone. The perfect day for me, my motorcycle and my drone in the same day. And the DJI Mini 2 is so compact and small. With the case, I can throw it over my shoulder on the motorcycle, go for a ride somewhere, so I get the motorcycle ride in, and I gotta fly my drone. I freaking love my motorcycle. And I really freaking love my drone, man. I'm telling you. I'm not going to go into big details about what the drone is. You can obviously check that out, but I'm going to show it to you. There it is, folded up. That's it, folded up. Give you a better close-up. Let me bring it up on the product cam here while I wait for the controller to boot up here. All right. Here's the product cam. Somewhere. We're going to do this. So there it is. That's the drone folded up. Not much bigger when you open it. Controller. I really like this controller. They updated the controller from the Mavic Mini. And this is where the phone would go in and connect, right? I use an XR10. Goes in like that. Plug the cable in. Okay. Connect your joysticks, which are loaded in the bottom here for safekeeping. Just screw them in there, and your controls. I will go over more in the future. There's a speaker for when it talks to you, and it's really, really comfortable in your hands. Like, this is non-slip here as well. I wasn't sure in the beginning. I was like, ooh, that's a much bigger controller, but after a few flights, I really got used to it and said, I really enjoyed what DJI did there. Pardon me. And then this is the DJI Smart Charger. The combo comes with 3 batteries. You can see they're all fully charged right now. You can also use this as a power bank. So if you needed to charge your phone, you can plug it into the USB A right here and charge your phone up as well. 31 minutes of flight time per battery. That's based on a calm day, right? And this weather resistant. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's brittle. Not brittle. What's the word? Braille. Almost like braille. That's just to help weather resistant. The material's fantastic. Really strong, durable, nice strong straps. You've got a handle on the end if you don't want to carry this. If you just want to carry it and not use a strap. So DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo. One of my favorite hobbies. And I do use it to make some money too. I do some real estate stuff and whatnot. We're going to put that away. Out of the way. Whenever I come home, no matter what, first thing I do, I come right into the studio and I plug in the chargers and get all the batteries charged up from the flights so that I'm ready to go for next time. 3 batteries fully charged, and I have an extra battery as well. Once you get flying, you'll probably want a 4th battery. It's in the drone, and I charge the drone up. So I'm walking out the door next time. This sits by the door of my house. So whenever I go at the door, I always grab it with me and take it. Kind of like a photographer always carries his camera. You just never know what you're going to run into, right? So, how's your streaming been going, Kaylee? Like I say, I've been off for almost a week. So I haven't been watching anybody or doing anything. All right. So I'm going to open the... share my screen here first so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Get myself set up here. Despite how life has been, under the light we shine golden. No matter who it is, sometimes we all give in. No matter who it is, sometimes we all give in. Okay, so there you see on the screen is the controller. Now, I want to check. It's okay to feel alone. Life changes, how would we have known? Now we're not going to be connected here, obviously, because I don't have the drone on. One of the things I've learned, you don't want to turn the drone on and just let it sit there. I know you turn it on, you let it sit there, so if you're ready to fly, away you go. It sits there and the battery will get hot. Now, it typically will shut down after it gets to a certain point for safety reasons. But it just, well, it works hard on your battery and on your electronics, right? Electronics doesn't really like heat. So when you're sitting there doing nothing, turn it off, keep things cool. It doesn't take long once you fire it up to turn it on, let it connect, unless you have to do a recalibration on the compass, but it's just, it's way better worth it. It's way better to have it off while you're sitting there now. So what I want to do here is I'm going to click on these three dots at the top right. It's going to take us into some other settings. Now it's showing maximum altitude 15 meters. That's because we're inside it. Not connected. Whoops. But they did an update apparently. So let's go over here. Yeah, it's only gonna let me do this one. Transmission. There was a thing about how, where is it? I probably need to, okay. So it's gonna make me turn on the drone. Fine. Because there was an update that was out recently and people found their iPhones overheating and this will be okay because we're inside, it's cool. And it was dimming automatically and stuff. And then there was an update. So let's get out of here. We'll go back. Cable out. All right. I usually turn the controller on first and then the drone. That seems to work out okay. Yeah, that's exciting. My exciting studio. That's my other studio. All right, control. There's something. Ah, look at that. Okay, so there was an update. So right here, so while you're plugged into the controller, it would automatically charge your phone, and it used to have that you could turn that on or off whether it charged your phone or not. And then they did an update and they took it away, and people were really upset. They're like, I want the choice. If my phone's at 80 or 90%, I don't need to be charging my phone and draining battery power from the controller. Or if my phone's at 100%, it doesn't need to be charging it. And I think that was part of the overheat reason, etc. So now they have put it back that you have that choice, which is great. It really is great. So we go into safety, got our home point and compass. Everything is pretty straightforward. So that's fantastic that they've done that. All right. Now we're not going to go fly because we're inside. But there it is unfolded. That's it all unfolded. Pretty tiny. Weighs less than 250 grams. It says 249 grams. I've weighed it and others have weighed it. It actually comes in at about 238 grams. So, why that matters. Let me get my. This takes a little practice, a little coordination, but once you do it a few times, putting on this protector. Covers up the propellers, keeps them tucked in nice. I'll sit there. And then the cover for the 3-axis gimbal that comes in the DJI drone. There you go. Now, make sure you're following along. Hover over and click that follow button, because when I go out sometimes in the Dealmobile, aka the van, I have a full broadcast set up in the van, so when I go out in the Dealmobile, I often fly the drone live. So you want to make sure that you're following so you get notified when I go live, so you don't miss any of those live drone flights, which are pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. My ears fall out. But I'm going to take you for a little bit of a flight right now. I can do that without being connected. This is one of the ships that I happen to come across. So I live in Sarnia, Ontario. This is a little town outside of where I live called Moortown. But this St. Clair River runs all the way down where we live. And he happened to be going by me. Pardon me, I need a drink of water while you enjoy that. Yeah, this is one of the ships that regularly comes by where we're at, but we get a lot of ships from all over the world come here to where we live. So I'm going to catch that, and then this is a little. I'm going to make you a little dizzy here. If I was doing this for editing purposes, I normally wouldn't go whoosh. When I edit, I definitely wouldn't have that in there, but this is all the raw footage that I took the other day. This is where I live. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I could go out here every day and take the same shot and it would look different. You know what I mean? Lots of boats. Yeah, and this is 1080p at 60 frames per second. The DJI Mini 2 will do 4K at 30 frames per second. It wasn't a deal breaker for me. The Mavic Mini was 1080p. It was 1080p at 60 frames as well, but it didn't have 4K. Yeah, there's a sailboat. But for me, 1080p was plenty, so it wasn't a deal breaker. The Mavic Mini will do 2.7K. But here's why it wasn't a deal breaker for me. When you edit in 4K, first of all, you got to have the computer that can handle editing in 4K, which I do. But if you're going to be uploading these videos to Facebook, for example, first of all, Facebook doesn't allow more than 1080p. In fact, in most cases still, it compresses it down to 720p. But it's only letting certain people do 1080p videos. Okay. Now, while on YouTube you can upload 4K, the person watching it has to have super fast internet and a computer fast enough to process the video while watching it to watch it in 4K. Most people don't have that. So to me, 1080p is plenty, but that's totally up to you. Yeah, there's my shot of the sailboat. Yeah. And this is all done on the DJI Mini 2. You can fly, it will fly 10 kilometers. That's right, you can fly 10 kilometers away and still be in control. Now that being said, I don't recommend it. There are laws here in Canada where I'm at. We have what's called VLOS, Visual Line of Sight. I believe it's like that in the States. If you're going to fly a drone, make sure you check your, I used to say check your local legal listings, or contact, I think it's the FFA in the United States, Transport Canada here in Canada, and make sure you're following the guidelines. Now, because the DJI Mini 2 weighs less than 250 grams, you are not required to register the drone or have a drone license. That doesn't mean you can just do whatever the hell you want either. There are laws in place. One in particular, which is referred to in the drone industry as the Don't Be Stupid law. But again, make sure you check out, depending on where you live. And although not required, I went and studied and got my drone license anyway. Sometimes it's easier to explain too, because honestly, not everybody likes drones. They'll go, hey, you can't do that. But yeah, here's my license, right? So, and if you're doing this for a hobby and you want to learn, it makes sense to study and learn, take a test, and put yourself in that position to learn, right? That's what hobbies are for. But again, all done on the DJI Mini 2. And this is unedited. This whole video here is about 7 minutes long. 7.5. And we are up, I forget. We're up a ways. I think I'm actually zooming in. So in 1080p mode, you can zoom in with the camera 4 times. 4 times zoom. Now keep in mind that is a digital zoom, so you will lose a little bit of resolution, but honestly, can you tell the difference? You really won't notice the difference. And while it might look good on your screen there, it looks even better, like, pardon me, in real life. So down there on the by that lighthouse, I'm actually parked under that tree. Parked under the tree. And there's a boat ramp, a launch ramp, if you will, where lots of people have been launching their boats and their Sea-Doos, etc. And I'm just going to come in for a landing now. Straight down, so the gimbal down 90 degrees. And it will actually go up 20%, 20 degrees past eye level. I'm going to make you dizzy a little bit. Woo. Coming down to the ground. I think I tilted back up. There we are. There's me. There's the Dealmobile. So all right from my van, flying around and having a good time. And that was only about 7.5 minutes, right? This was before. You can see me taking off. This is where I see the ship. I'm like, oh, let's go get them. Yeah, it's really cool. Darvon, I hope I said your name right. Thank you so much, Derek, for the follow. Appreciate it. You guys are helping me get closer to my goal, which is 2,000 followers by September 1st. Thanks for being here today. And I'm curious, if you're listening or in the chat, let me know. How did you find me? Did you see me on a product page or just checking out Amazon Live? And where are you watching from? I always like to know that. So this is, this is the beginning. So this would be the start. So I'm going to actually edit a video. Have we got time? Yeah, I think we got time. Let me just check on something else here. So there's a little bit more there, more of the flight. Kind of turn around and come back and catch it the other way. Right? Some more video. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, cut. Oh yeah, these guys were coming in on the. They were kind of tubing. We got a nice video of them there. And in front of that. There you go, making you dizzy now. That's all the way out. And then I believe I zoom in. And I actually tried to catch them docking so I could say, hey, let me send you this footage. And then you can just see the pictures alone, they just do a beautiful, beautiful job. Some more video. So for those of you who are here watching, please say hello in the chat. Do you own a drone? If you do, what kind of drone is it? Or are you thinking about getting a drone? And if you are thinking about getting a drone, let me know, what's your purpose for the drone? Is it just a hobby, or are you looking to do some commercial work? Let me know in the chat below, and let's talk about drones here today. Now I'm going to be back here a little bit later on tonight as well. And I was going to edit a video right now, but I think I might save that for tonight, so I can focus on that and just show you how easy it is. Well, yeah, probably could right now. Why not? Nice flight down the water there. Let's see what else we got. But again, there's just a fabulous picture, and this is all raw footage. I've not touched this up, nothing. This is all natural from the drone. In fact, this is using auto mode in the drone. For example, you can go into a pro mode where you can adjust the ISO, the exposure, all that stuff. This is all raw. This one was quality enhanced. Just by tapping there's the original, and then automatically enhancing it. Look at that. Like, what else would you need to do? Just absolutely stunning. Right? Original, to enhanced. It does it for you. What drone, what camera? I can't see it clearly in the lower right where the Amazon page is. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look at that. Thank you, Christopher, for the question. I'll switch things up here. Maybe that's better. This is the DJI Mini 2. It's actually in my carousel below, or if you're watching full screen, it'll be on the side. You can click on it there, and it'll take you, if you click on it in the carousel, it'll take you right to the product page with all the descriptions. But this is the DJI Mini 2 Fly More Combo. Foldable drone, 3-axis gimbal, so and a built-in stabilizer. So this thing, you can fly in 30-kilometer winds with this. Now, I don't recommend that. That's what, I don't know, 23, 25 miles an hour, right? That was about 15-kilometer-an-hour winds, and yet it still had a steady shot out there, and it did really well. 12-megapixel photos, 31 minutes of flight time on a calm day, right? If the harder it's got to work, fly into the wind or against the wind, all that sort of stuff, obviously it needs more battery power, but typically 31-minute flight time. This has the OcuSync 2.0 technology created by DJI. Now, what that is, just to give you an idea. Oh, you're welcome. Glad you can see it now. Perfect. And again, the product's in the carousel. If you click on it, it'll take you right to the page. The Mavic Mini worked on Wi-Fi. The DJI Mini 2 also works on Wi-Fi, but the OcuSync technology. What the Mini did was, when you took off, it locked on the strongest Wi-Fi frequency you could find, right there. And then as you flew away, if that Wi-Fi signal got weak for whatever reason, interference, other Wi-Fi's around, RC interference, whatever, then you started to get some maybe pixelation in the video transmission, or you lost signal for a moment once in a while. You don't have that problem hardly ever with the DJI Mini 2 because the OcuSync technology scans all of the Wi-Fi signals. There's about 11 channels, I think. And it scans them, finds the strongest one when it takes off, and it picks the second strongest signal. And then it flies away. You fly away, and it's constantly scanning all of those Wi-Fi signals to find the second strongest signal. If the main signal for any reason becomes weaker than the next signal, it switches, and it's constantly scanning so that it has the strongest signal available. Because when you fly away further, if you fly away a kilometer, it could be houses, apartment buildings, who knows, cellular towers around, and interferes with what you're doing. So that's why you're able to fly 10 kilometers away with the DJI Mini 2 drone. Yeah, cool, check it out for sure. That's why you're able to get that clear video transmissions, still using Wi-Fi technology, but using the OcuSync 2.0 technology that DJI created and put into the DJI Mini 2. So it really is a fabulous drone. Now, can you get bigger drones that do more? Absolutely you can. For this price, absolutely not. And depending on what you're doing, the DJI Mini 2 will do most of what most people are looking to do, especially as a hobby. And the other thing is, at least here in Canada and the United States, you don't have to register the drone, and you don't have to have a license if the drone weighs less than 250 grams. And the DJI Mini 2 says 249 grams. I've weighed it on a proper scale, 238 grams. But 240, so you're coming under that 250 gram weight, which classifies it as a sub-drone. Don't get me wrong, there's still rules. You've got to be safe. You can't be flying at people's heads and stuff. Check your local legal authority on what the laws are depending on where you live, but it makes it easier to get up in the air and start flying. Now, speaking of that, getting up in the air and start flying, I don't recommend that you just go out and start flying. Find a clear open space like a farmer's field of some sort where nobody's around, you're not near any airports or highways or people, that sort of thing, and make sure you got permission. And I won't get into that. Legally, you don't have to have permission to fly over somebody's house or over somebody's farm. However, there is still a right to privacy or privacy laws. You can't be zooming into people's windows and flying over them, swimming in their pool. So you just don't be stupid, right? It's called the Don't Be Stupid rule for a reason. But there's some more footage off to the side there. Just really, really, and this is not enhanced at all. I'm speeding through this here, but you can really see the stunningness of this camera on this tiny little drone. Yeah, we had some boats out in the water and some sea-doos. I'm sad because today it was raining, so I haven't been able to get out. But tomorrow I'm hoping. More great shots. Right, again, all done with the DJI Mini 2. Now, in the DJI Mini 2, you do need to have, or it's highly recommended to have an SD card. I have a 128 gigabyte SD card in there. All right, so let me take you, let's see here. Let's create. Now, the editor app that comes with the DJI Fly app is actually pretty powerful. And you've got these templates here that you can download, and it'll set up automatic shots for you. Let's find one 3-shot, 5-shot, 4-shot. Oh, let's see if we can get 8 shots in there maybe. That's kind of ugly looking. And a 7-shot. Download that. I'll show you just how easy it is to edit. Okay, we're going to apply. All right, and this is, we're going to take that. We're going to take that. We're looking for 7 shots, right? This. Look at this. And just add it in. And it just creates it all together for you. All together in this 17-second clip. Now we've paused it. I don't know why it won't let me go into landscape mode. I got to admit, I've seen people use it in landscape mode, but mine doesn't want to. Let's see if I've got something turned on that shouldn't be turned on. Okay. Now, you can also do it in Pro mode. So we're going to go back. Whoops. Create. Go into Pro mode. And we're just going to pick this and this. Alright. Don't know why it won't let me go into landscape mode. That's really annoying. So you can see here, we're going along, where are we going? gonna bring it right here where we see this going by, right? And right. So if we wanted to start like right about there, we can do that, and then we click the cut button, and then tap on that part that we cut out, and then just hit the delete button. It's gone. Right, so along here like this. So there's a bit of a gap there. We fly to here. It's a little sensitive on the touch here. So right about there. Whoops. Let me start over. What did I do? Let's try that again in Pro mode. That one and that one. Actually, let me make that. Okay. So I want to take a little bit of start out. Let's right about there. Put that out. Delete that. Delete come over here. It's right about there. I want to cut it. Take that out. Right here. It's touchy. It's my big fingers here. Get there. Go there. Okay, that'll work. I'll split that and go. Get it all up to these guys. And I'm going to cut that out. Right there. See? Delete. Stand it right about there, cut, and we'll take that last part out. Now, we can also go in here and tap on those white dots and apply a transition to all of them. So now we can see when we play, go up to that point. And it'll transition now just by fading. Right about now. There. See that? Put in that transition, and we applied it to all of them. It fades off. Now we could put in a different transition there, like bloom. That's interesting. Not a fan. Blur. Well, that's kind of cool. Apply. Alright, here we go. Again, 1080p, 30 frames per second video right here. And the blur, and it'll change over. And there's our cut and edit. Now, this is all done in the DJI Fly app, and basic stuff, but you can add in music, text, and other stuff as well. Now, that being said, I have a different, what's on my phone? There are other apps out there. I mean, you could do this in iMovie on your iPhone with some more added features. It lets you put in music and text as well. I use something called Pocket Video, and if you download Pocket Video, you'll be able to go through and see. I've actually created some videos using all of that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let's go back. I'll give you some more. Wrong way here. Get myself set up proper. We were away July 4th. We were at a quarry. Barrel Switch Drive. Is that the quarry? Yeah, this is pretty cool actually. Where are we? This is the quarry. Let me bring that up and show you. This was a quarry in St. Mary's, Ontario. Just stunning, right? Really gives you a different perspective when you live somewhere, and I've lived around here all my life. You know, not here in St. Mary's, but even just a different perspective, you know, the people, there's lots and lots, this is how high up we are, there's lots and lots of people over there on the right swimming. And then people fishing in the quarry and just enjoying the day. I can't get enough of my drone. Drone and motorcycle in the same day, perfect day for me. And a little zoom in. So with the function button and the track wheel on the back on the controller, you hold the function and turn the track wheel and you can actually gradually zoom in and zoom out. That's what that's showing right now. And then again the pictures, and just down the bottom right corner there you see I'm tapping on it. That's the original shot, and then just a simple tap and it enhances everything for you. It's fantastic. Just all the great shots. There's a big salt mine. All done on the DJI Mini 2. Alright, so there you go. That's my drone demo for today. How much battery power got left? Oh, lots. Shut that baby down. I'm all fully charged still with my batteries. Now the drone's maybe about 92%, but that's okay, that's good enough. Zipped up, nice waterproof, weather resistant case. I'm going on a long trip on the motorcycle at the end of the month, and I'll be taking that with me. Taking shots up in Thunder Bay, Sault Ste. Marie, and I'll be able to come back here and share all of that with you as well. So hello and welcome. If you've been following along, I hope you've been enjoying the live stream here with the drone flights that I've been sharing. And if you're enjoying the broadcast here, please hover over, click the follow button. Help me reach my goal of 2,000 followers by September 1st of this year. I'd really appreciate that. And you'll get notified whenever I go live. All right, I'm going to switch over just a few products, quick run through. The Apple Watch Series 6 is out, and my birthday, my kids and my wife got together and got me that. This is the 44 millimeter size. I'm going to take it out and show it to you in the product can. I can do that. What's going on there? Oops. Come on. Where is it? There and there. Right. There is the Apple Watch, the 6 series, 44 millimeter size screen. That's for us old guys who have trouble seeing. I wasn't sure if I would need one of these or not. Well, need, want, right? It does a lot of stuff. And I love watches. I actually have about 14 or 15 watches that I own. I like my jewelry and that kind of stuff. My wife's fear was that I would stop wearing all of those watches and just wear this. Now, that being said, I will wear this a lot, like when I'm doing this, when I'm going out to do some casual stuff, whatever. But I'll still wear my other watches just because I like jewelry and fashion. That's who I am. But this definitely does a lot. It does way more than tell you the weather and the time. I wish I could go through and share my screen on here with you, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But if you're looking for the Apple Watch series, the Apple Watch Series 6, you can get this. This is the Wi-Fi version. You can get a cellular version so that you can actually attach your cellular phone to the watch and go anywhere without your phone and still make phone calls. They didn't get me that, but that's okay. I've got my phone with me all the time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. One of the cool things is a walkie-talkie feature. Let's see if my son's around. Watch this. See if he's available. And Amazon customer, whoever you are that just started following, thank you for helping me out, helping me grow the channel. If you're watching, you click on that. It helps me grow the channel, not just by reaching my goal of 2,000, but Amazon recognizes the number of followers that I have, how many followers I get, and they monitor the chat as well, as far as maybe not the chat itself and what we're saying, but as far as how engaging the chat is. And that, if they see a lot of that, they push my channel a little further. So everything you do around here, follow, engage in the chat, really helps me grow the channel, and I really appreciate it as well. Okay, so we're in walkie-talkie mode. Kirk to Enterprise, come in Enterprise. He's like, ugh. Why did I get my dad an Apple Watch so he can bug me anytime he wants? All right, he might be busy. He's ignoring his dad. Here will we go? I was like, oh, I can actually go in. Oh. And turn off my walkie-talkie so that if he tried to reach me now, he wouldn't be able to, right? But it would give me a notification. Turn your notifications on and off for your messenger, your text, everything. It is nice to be able, you know, you get a text, you just kind of go like this. I have my garage door opener on a Wi-Fi system, and I opened it up earlier, and I was coming down here to set up for this broadcast, and left the garage door open, and it told me 20 minutes later, hey, the garage door is still open. Do you want to close it? And I was like, oh, right. So there is so much we could do. We could probably do, maybe we'll do a whole tutorial on the Apple Watch Series, Series 6, which is in the carousel there as well. Coming up, I think later tonight I'll do more of this. I'm really super excited for this. Let me show you this. This is an intelligent microphone live system made by the company of Joy. make your home devices more intelligent for karaoke or live streaming. Full transparency, they did send me this product at no charge and said, will you give a review? But that being said, I've opened the box and looked at it. I only review products that I think are quality products, and I've had a lot of conversations with a representative from the company and just felt very confident in it. I have opened the box, but I haven't done anything with it yet. It feels like good, strong quality, and I'm excited to share this with you. So I think we'll go over this tonight. Full, manual, nice and clear manual. Here's the microphones. And I put that in my hand and I go, it just feels like good quality, right? So you get 2 of those, and then this is like volume for your music input, your microphone input. You can actually add echo. You've got SD card in here as well, so you can play music, and then another input for another microphone if you wanted. And then we've got our auxiliary and our output. So lots of different uses, but look at the size. This is it. Look how small that is. Look how small it is. And again, a good, solid feeling product. And this right here, right? It's a rechargeable battery, but you're still able to, sometimes when you get those chargeable things going, it's great. And then when they're no good, you're like, oh, I can't get at it. It's going to let you access that and get a new one, right? So we've got that in there, another microphone, all the cables you need, right? And this is the portable wireless system. Let's see, I want to make sure. Looking at the right thing here for you. There we go. That's it there, the portable wireless microphone karaoke mixer system, made by Joy, a dual UHF wireless mic with multifunctional receiver, auxiliary in and out for karaoke or live stream, theater amp, whatever you wish. And I'm excited to share this with you. So, not going to do it right now. I'm kind of teasing you a little bit, but we'll go through that later tonight. And thank you, Joy, for sending me that. The gentleman's name's Jimmy. Thanks for sending that to me, Jimmy. They've got some other products here as well, which I don't have this yet. I don't know why right. This is a portable DJ mixer with a microphone that they have as well that I'll be looking forward to showcasing in the future. All right, also excited for this. This is the Ankadis. What do we got here? The Ankadis AX1800 dual band Wi-Fi 6. Wi-Fi 6 is the latest Wi-Fi technology. 40 to 50% faster speeds, and haven't even broken the seal on this one yet. Looking to do that, if not tonight, over the weekend. We'll see how, I think probably over the weekend I'll do that. And they've also got a Wi-Fi dual band repeater that they make as well. This boasting 2,100 square feet coverage and another 1,200 feet when you add that. And lots of great positive reviews. I've talked about it here before on the live stream, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what is coming up in the future as well. All right, and I'm going to give a shout out to my friends at Hollyland. Hollyland makes this Lark 150, a dual lav system, which I'm wearing here, and you're listening to me on that right now. And we'll give you, and it all comes in that tiny little fun box right there. Chargeable, USB-C input right there. A nice solid box. Lavalier mic. Look at this, look how small that is. Now it's actually trying to, oh, there, it just connected. So you actually have two. I'm getting stereo. Anyway, so you have two people you can just hook up, click, there you go. Receiver goes right in here as well. And this charging case, yes, it's a case and a charging case all in one. It's just turned on inside there as well. So we'll just turn it off. There we go. Put it away. And you can get 18 hours of battery life out of that charging case as well. So I use it here, and I use it on all my mobile live streams as well. That being said, tonight though, when I check out the wireless live stream system that we got from the company called Joy, I'll plug that in and we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm looking forward to that, and looking forward to all of you coming back. I hope you will come back and say hello. And if you haven't done it yet, please hover over, click the follow button, help me get to that 2,000 mark by September 1st. And I appreciate you being here, everybody. I do got to cut out right now, but I was glad to be able to hear and give you some of my time. Until next time, take care, be safe, and happy shopping. Bye for now.